Bitcoin back to that $105,000 level, getting hit by Trump. We're going to talk about all this in this video, as well as some critical levels that you need to be aware of and where we could end up with Bitcoin. So if you own any Bitcoin at all, give me a few minutes. I promise it'll be worth your time. If you're new to me, my name's Austin. I cover crypto, Bitcoin, XRP every single day with two goals: help you be more, better informed. Yep. It didn't sound right, but you get my point. And help you make more money in crypto. Also got a way for you to do some really cool copy trading here in a little bit. If you want to share, stick around for that, how you can make even more money and really not do anything with crypto. So I'm going to share that with you here in just a moment, momentito, if you will. All right. So like I said, Bitcoin at that $105,000 level, you can see we are starting to break down just a little bit, coming down from that, $109,000 level. We are definitely breaking down a little bit. You can see though, in the from here to here, we're still up in the last 38 days, up 26+%. But we are breaking down just a little bit in kind of what the price action is going on as it relates to the overall crypto market. Overall crypto market's down 2.5 points, pulling back to that $3.320 billion mark. About $100 billion of market cap for the entire crypto market has been lost in the last 24 hours. And it's a direct corollary or tribute, if you will, to China has, per Trump, violated the trade agreement with the U.S. Now, look, here's the thing. We have this volatility, this oscillation, this scenario playing out. Anytime we get any positive or negative news around tariffs, it is directly impacting Bitcoin. It's impacting crypto. It's just the game that we have been dealt and the game we are having to play right now. And so we continue to see that play out. Okay. And this is something that, again, is directly impacting crypto. Now, let's take a look real quickly because I haven't updated this in about an hour or so. It is impacting somewhat the stock side. Let me share that with you. You can see this on the right because there is a corollary, right? Okay, so Dow's down 35, NASDAQ's down 93. Fed is set to hold steady despite as good as it gets inflation print. Again, the Fed will not lower that rate. We need them to lower that rate. We all know that. There definitely seems to be a battle, if you will, playing out between Powell and Trump. Trump had Powell to the White House yesterday. It told him that they should lower the rate. We did get a good print today as far as the PCE, a cooler than inflation reading came in. Go away, a little video keeps popping up. Okay, so yeah, the personal consumption expenditures index, say that really fast, came in actually really good. Okay, and the overall crypto market is not reacting to that. Stocks are not reacting to that. I think it's just the fact that people don't care unless we see a rate reduction. Okay, and which we need a rate reduction for crypto as well. We all know that because again, crypto relax from a inflationary standpoint, a market news, a Bitcoin news standpoint. It will be impacted when the Fed finally decides to loosen those strings a little bit and give us an easing, a QE, a quantitative easing. Okay, so Bitcoin, again, in danger here, a little bit of breaking down. So I promised you at the top of the video that I would talk to you guys about kind of some key levels for Bitcoin. So here's the thing. We could see Bitcoin break below 100,000 if we continue to see shakeout or fallout, rather, coming from this. Number one, well, the China, the breaking news that we're getting that China is violating the trade agreement that they had put in place or that they had agreed to with the United States. This was, remember, the meeting that happened in Switzerland 3 or 4 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago. Time flies when you're having fun, since the sarcasm there. But we also have that scenario playing out where the U.S. Trade Court is now coming after Trump on his tariffs. Remember, they came out 48 hours ago, said he couldn't do it, and then he appealed it, or his team appealed it. They won on the appeal. Again, it's creating uncertainty. It's creating volatility. And so we could see Bitcoin break down and go below that 100,000 per all this stuff that's happening on these larger financial, macro and market stages. All right. So just wanted you to be aware of that. So keep an eye on Bitcoin from that standpoint. I think we could continue move down. If we see Bitcoin below 100,000 going into that 94, 95,000, which I think could be, it definitely is our next resistance level there. I think we're going to see that possibly. And because there's not a lot of liquidity in the market. There's definitely a absence of blocks of investors, retail, et cetera. I think institutional dollars are sitting on the sidelines a little bit. I think we're seeing that play out. Sorry about that. I was getting a call. All of these factors are coming into play. And then you add on top of that the June, July scenario where everybody pretty much takes their eye off the crypto ball, right? We all see that as well. Okay. So I promised you a way that you can make even more money in crypto. So I want to share with you an exchange that I am starting to do a lot with now, BTCC. You may not have heard of them. They've been around for actually 13 years. Millions of users use them. You can do leverage. You can do futures. You can do everything you want. But I put together a really great deal where you can get a 10% bonus on first-time deposits. So if you use my link in the description below, which brings you to this page, you can see it's my page here. If you deposit anything over $500, you get a 10% bonus on that. Okay, so $1,000 deposited, you can get $100 extra. They give you additional bonuses up to 10,000, lower trading fees, all this. Okay, leverage, futures, etc. So this is inside my account. I want to show you this. So this is free to get access to this, by the way. Okay, so you can get in here and see the copy traders. So you can basically copy, put up some money and just pay. So you say copy, and you want to copy, you want to follow along with Mentor's trades, and he's right now averaging a 48% move up. You can see Fund Trader is a 55% move up, but he's full, right? So people have come into him or them rather, and you got like all right here. Here's some good ones. Indicator Flow 106+% up. 18% up, just kind of moving down, looking at some of these. 22, 18. This is a good way to kind of add to your investing strategy to do copy trading. You don't have to lift a finger. You basically, the system executes and follows the trades for you associated with what this particular copy trader is doing. Okay, so that's what's really cool about this. So if that's something you think is really cool, it's free to create an account at BTCC, no VPN, no KYC. You get that 10% first time bonus deposit, okay, using my link down there. And then come over here and you click on copy right here, and you go copies, and you can check it out right there. Okay, so give it a look. I'm starting to do some of this as well, and I'll start sharing some trades with you guys. I'm going to start opening some positions here over at BTCC, sharing those with you as well. So I wanted to get that in front of you. Okay. So again, guys, remember, we got 94,000 is the number you need to remember that we could see Bitcoin drop to. If we do, hey, don't panic. It is what it is. Maybe look at opening some positions, some good long positions from there, things of that nature. Again, not investing advice. Do what's right for you, but just wanted to get this to you. All right, I'll see you, and we'll see how this continues to play out later.